Hello guys, we're out here again. It's kind of a dreary day. We got a fresh little north wind blowing, and I decided to come to a spot that I've only been here one other time, and it was during the summer, and it was real high tide, and now we're about a foot lower than just the normal tide. So there's not much water up here. So we're going to see what we can do. There's a little funny story about the last trip I got lost back here. This is just like the Everglades. This summer, we went to Florida Keys, and on the way back we stopped over there at the Everglades. And I tell you what, this is just like that place. And it's like a maze. You get back here and it just keeps going into different cuts and stuff, and different cuts and different cuts, and then you look back and there's 4 cuts to choose from to go through, and when you look at it on Google Earth, only one cut will take you back where you were. And so if you make a wrong choice, you're out of luck. So anyway, it was a challenge to get back, but let's go see if we can catch some fish. All right, talk to you later. All right, guys. What do we got? Hey. He ain't super big, but he's something. A little rat. Okay, that's encouraging. I will take. Yeah, pretty little golden rascal there. May not be a keeper, but he's not a super tiny one. Tells me there's some fish up in here anyway, because like I was saying, I ain't been here since summer. Oh, he may be a keeper. Alright, settle down now. Alright. Yep, a little more on that story. I ended up getting so backed up in these waters over here that I decided, well, I know where I needed to go. 20 and a half, but you can go back. I'm gonna catch a bigger one. So yeah, I ended up taking cross country. I figured I'll hit a stream. I knew I had to go back that way because there's a little hill over there, and I said I got to get to that hill because that's where the main cut is that comes in here. And well, I started pulling and pulling and pulling. I ended up pulling, I looked on Google Earth when I got home, 300 yards. For this old fat boy, 300 yards is a long ways, but it was a good workout, and I didn't die. Thought I was a couple of times, but anyway, I got to the water and I paddled around, got back to the main boat, got home, looked on Google Earth, and these tulies over here, even if you stand up, you can't see if there's a stream right across it or anything, because it's different than down in Seadrift, where the mangroves you can see a mile across there and you can see water and everything. Over here it's blind. You look around, you seen them houses back there, they're close, but that don't help me because that's not where I came from. I come from way back over here. But looking on Google Earth from where I was to where a ditch was that would have went straight back to a boat, it was 30 feet. But when you don't know, and there's no cell tower here, so I couldn't look it up on Google Earth on my phone, so I said, well, I'm not going to have that problem anymore. So I got home and I printed out a bunch of maps of this area and I laminated them, and they're in the truck, so I may get lost today. but I came further up with my boat this time than I did last time, but I don't know if that'll help. But you know, just a little tip for you guys. If you go back in these marshes, it's a good idea to go on Google Earth and either copy it to your phone, hard drive where you don't have to have service to look at it, or print out some maps and laminate them, because you can certainly get lost. Because I'm a seasoned veteran about being on the water, and I'm very good at directions, and I got lost, so anybody could get lost. Because you go through one cut and then you go through another one, and you look back and hey, there's all these cuts. Oh, and you can paddle around for hours and never get back to the same cut. But anyway, we'll see if that happens today. I hope not. But anyway, we're catching fish, so we just catch fish until that happens. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Look at that tail, guys. Whoa! He seen that sucker. I mean, it was about 2 feet away from him, and he could see that on a cloudy day. Tell me that chicken on a chain won't attract him. Oh man, chicken on a chain, down south lures. That company's gone and hire me as their spokesman. Oh my goodness. And guys, y'all see that? I was explaining in that last video that my retrieve, 90% is just to throw it out there and reel it in. I don't jerk it, I don't bob it, I don't flick it, I don't shake it. And there's a reason I do that. And if you are the shaker kind and it works for you, well, that's fine. I mean, don't let me try to detour people that are catching fish a certain way. But if you're not catching fish and you're sitting there working it and you're working yourself to death, but there again, it's just that I know it works. If you've seen all my videos, and there's a lot of fish that's not on videos in the last 2 or 3 months, 95% of them were just a straight reeling. This time of year I reel just a little slower because they're normally not as active, but nonetheless, that's what tends to work for me. And of course, it's hard for me to sit there and jerk that line and reel, and plus you have a hard time feeling a bite that way, or I do. But when I'm just reeling straight in, boy, you ain't no mistaking a bite. A little old tap will show up. So if you're sitting there shaking that pole, there was one right there. But it ain't much water up here today. It's a big old rascal to be up in that shallow water. But anyway, try to get him in here. He don't want to come in. Alright, he's hooked good. Alright, let's get over here. Yeah, guys, this is a spot that y'all probably can figure it out by looking at them houses over there, whatever. But it ain't my favorite spot because, well, for one, I may never get out of here. It's a 27-incher. It's kind of a dreary day. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the box. Let that other one go. But he's coming home. That's fun right there. I tell you what, guys, I seen him bust that water earlier, and well, I don't know if it's him, but one of them was up on this bank, and then I spotted that tail, and that was your perfect perfect way. Throw just about, I like to be about a foot away from him, but I was about 2 feet away, and he saw it, and he just zipped over there and got it. All right, guys, on to the next one. Look at there. Oh, a big old blue herring took off when I come around the bank, and I saw him. It spooked the fish, and then he was, I could see him because there's just no water out here. If you can look against the bank there, it's a good foot below normal. All them clams are plumb up out of the water, and he might throw the hook. He's just barely hooked on top of it, but that'd be okay. But so, man, he start moving. I could see him swimming over there, because I can't see through the water today. It's no sun, and you know, it ain't no sun. It's sometimes hard to see through the water. I don't even have my polarized glasses on. All right, guy. Oh, that's a unique looking. Well, I don't unique. He's just really golden. Hey, you just had to have it, didn't you? Turn loose that tail. Don't tear my bait up. Oh, that's a pretty fish. He's a definite keeper. 22. Oh yeah. Yeah. Give me a thumbnail. That was a word I couldn't think of the other day. Gotta have a thumbnail from YouTube. Alright. Put him in a box. Hey. And I was able to pull up this on my phone, this area. It's not much help though, but it is sure gonna be a challenge to get back out of here. I am up here. It is. I'm in a series of maze, but I think we'll figure it out. It might take me a little while, but we'll try to figure it out. All right, guys, let's go on to the next one. That was just too much fun right there, man. I just seen him. I lost him for a second, and then I saw the water moving a little bit again there. And, well, that's good. The duck's been messing me up too. There's a ton of ducks up here, and they'll flock out of there and stir the water all up. And but anyway, I can't complain. That's 3 keepers. I turned that first one back, but I might here we go. Another one in this super shallow water. I always say it's super shallow, but today it's super shallow. I mean, there's my main mothership right there. In case y'all haven't saw it in previous videos, I give it a glance every once in a while. But yeah, I dropped off and I went up that direction, and I made my little rounds, and I come back here, and because I came up this cut in the boat there until I started seeing something. And so they were here earlier, and I figured they'd too spooky to bite then, but it's been about an hour, well, hour and a half or so, and I'm back here, and either this one just swam up here or whatever, he calmed down. He ain't real big, but easy guy. These little ones are harder to fun. Well, let's put him in a box. That's our number 3. That's our number 3. So that's not bad. And there's a few little ones running around out here, or well, they might not, they might be bigger, but because it's shallow and then you get a little deeper guts and part of it. This all in all is a pretty good spot to come in when you've got strong wind, because these tules, which what I call them, might not be the real name, but that's what we called them for years. They block some of the wind, and so on a windy day you can get over here and like get right up against that bank and it's real calm. If I come out of sea drift, all that area is flat and there's no wind breaks over there at all. So this might be a place I'll fish in the, during the north, north winds are blowing or whatever. And I'm gonna go, just like I told you on the last video, I'm gonna look at where I put in over there and I'm gonna see where it's at, because I can't afford it to be much lower than it is right now, because I run out of water. And I think ideal situation would be if we had maybe a couple inches more water back here, because it's just hardly no water, And so there's some deep guts coming up in here, and they probably are holding some fish, but I really like getting up in these shallow parts where you can see them and stuff, and it's just a little funner than just blindly casting out there. And so, all right guys, this will do it for today, and y'all have a blessed day, and we will see you next time. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. So slap that subscribe button. It's free. All right. We will see you next time. Later.